back again with another battle report. We've got the Aeldari versus the Ultramarines. And if you're tired of watching it, too bad, because we're going to keep playing it over and over and over until you know how to play them like experts. Basically what we're doing right now, we just didn't have time to switch up a list for this one. So I'm going to be using the exact same list. If you watched the past battle report, we're going to have Craft World with 6 spears, 3 spears, 3 spears, a Farseer, a Warlock on bikes, 2 squads of Warp Spiders, Harlequins. We've got 6 squads of bikes, 3 transports, 3 squads of 5-man troops, Shadowseer, Solitar, Death Jester, and Troupe Master. The Troupe Master will have the Fang and be wounding vehicles and monsters on 2s. The Solitar has its Blitz and its additional 6-inch to movement. And then he's also got the Rose, the Overwatch, and -2 to movement on the Death Jester. And the Shadowseer will have the -6 inches to shooting and the bubble for wounds. That's pretty much that. For my Psychic, I'm going to have Doom, Executioner, and Smite. I'm going to have Focus, Will, and then Quicken and Restrain on him there. And that pretty much is everything. The only other thing that you need to know is the Warlord trait is that my Troupe Master can get out after one of these moves if he's inside of it, and I won't take the penalty for advancing and shooting with anything that has fly. And on the Craft World end, we've got cover if you're over 12 inches away, which is super good for my Warp Spiders. And honestly, it's probably really good for the bikes in some scenarios as well. And then I will also have the additional attack on objectives, which I've found out is really, really good with the spears. So that does it for me. We will get into Thomas's list with the Ultramarines.
All right, Thomas Bird here with my Ultramarines. Surprise, surprise. I did try to mix it up a little bit. I want to try a heavy transport list. I did want to try some Blade Guards, but I didn't get them painted in time, so we're going to stick with the trusty Victrix Guard for now. What we have here, 2 Impulsors, a Land Speeder Storm. I have a Battalion, so 3 Victrix Guard. Tigurius, he's going to have Mighty Heroes, No Zone, and Psychic Fortress. I have a Tech Marine, I'm going to upgrade to a Master of the Forge, Super Tech Marine. Chaplain on a Jump Pack, he's going to upgrade to a Super Chaplain and take the Warlord trait that lets him reroll his litanies. I have Guilliman. I have a unit of Scouts all boltered up, and I actually have a heavy bolter in there. I have a unit of Intercessors with the Thunderhammer, and I have a unit of Infiltrators. Trusty Thunderfire Cannon, and, Leviathan with 3 missiles. Got to have some sort of shooting. Even though the terrain we set up today is quite heavy, and there's a lot of obscuring, so he may not have a lot to shoot, but we'll see. So that's my list, and we'll go to the mission and the deployment coming up.
Okay, so we are playing Priority Target, which is mission 33. So we've got this kind of new deployment, which goes from here to the corner of the battlefield edge. And then you get to move the objectives 6 inches in basically any direction. One is right underneath here. So Thomas is the defender. I was the attacker. So he picked this side of the deployment. And then we kind of moved these objectives. This one moved like from here up that way. I chose this one here. I moved it back a little more. I didn't want to put him too close for him. And then he moved this one here closer to him. And I moved this one here right behind this piece of terrain. So the terrain, we've got our big ruin here, so obscuring. And then a ruin in each corner that's going to be obscuring there and here. And then we've got a lot of barricades. We've got like 1, 2, 3 barricades there. This is just battlefield debris, so it's just an obstacle. And then we've got a woods here, a woods there. And then the big structures on the ends are going to be Imperial structures. So it's really cool getting like the minuses to hit and stuff like that. For deployment, I grouped these guys up here. So if I wanted to make the -1 wound bubble, I can, but -6 inches is shooting just to kind of help them. Thomas decided to redeploy. So he was like all the way back in this corner and trying to bait me out in some deployment. He did redeploy. So he moved his tanks here, there, and then he moved the Dreadnought up here. And I messed up because I had an original plan that I was going to do here. And I was like, oh, he's going to be able to shoot my characters. I wanted to try to get to the board edge for my secondary as fast as possible, but I didn't do it. So they're kind of exposed, but he's got to kind of maneuver in a way to be able to get them. Everything else is basically out of range unless he uses his missiles. And then to go over secondaries, I picked Pierce the Veil. So I need to be on his battle edge, 6 inches of this, to cast psychic powers. So I feel pretty confident I'll be able to do that at some point in the game. So I think it's pretty good for me. And then we both picked the priority target objective. So one is right here for me, and Thomas's is going to be back there for him. So for is it at the end of the turn or the end of the next commandment phase? So we'll check that. But you control one of them. you get 3 points. You control
End of
both.
your turn.
So end of your turn. So end of your turn, you get 3 points or 5 points basically. So it's super good for this objective. And then you did While We Stand, We Fight. And his 3 models are going to be the Dreadnought, Guilliman, and Tigurius. Tigurius himself. He would be on the wall, but the picture fell earlier today. So you don't have him looking over you on this battle. And then that was your 2. The third one was Assassinate. So I have 6 characters. So he's going to be looking to assassinate my characters. And then for me, I picked the Pierce the Veil, like I said. And then the Priority Target again. And then I did the Recon one. So this mission is kind of hard for me to do, the behind enemy lines thing with how he has stuff. And he can, deny my deep strike and everything like that somewhat with 12-inch bubbles. And off the board, he's got his Scout, Land Speeder with Scouts in it. And then what's the other squad that you have? The Incursor?
No, just the Scouts in the Land Speeder store.
Okay. And
these guys are in the transport.
Oh, they're in the transport. Everything else is in transports, ready to go. So yeah, that is that. We're going to kick this off. I won the roll-off, and I chose to go second. So it was going to put me a lot out of play. I didn't need to go first in this one, so we're going to try going second and see kind of how it works out. So we'll see you in a bit. End of Thomas's movement phase. What did you do, sir?
All right, so my Chaplain got both of his litanies off. He's got mortal wound protection bubble, and he rolled the Ultramarine power, which lets me reroll 1. So I was doing a lot of running, so runs for advance or charge. So didn't end up needing it, but just in case. I positioned here everybody to protect Tigurius. Those are the bodyguards, so they can look at wounds. Mortal wounds, he can save them on 5-ups. I threw the transports out onto a couple of the objectives. I cast Mighty Heroes to make this toughness 8. So he decides to
harder
shoot.
for me.
And he strength 4 guns on it. Now he's moving on 6s.
And I made one fatal error. So I did my redeployments and moved my bikes to make him choose between the Warp Spiders or the bikes. And this being obscuring here, I didn't even my mind did not comprehend that this was obscuring.
Yeah, we were thinking about it. I was going to shoot the Warp Spiders, and his bikes were here, so I was going to shoot some missiles down there. But then he redeployed, and I was like, oh, I can't shoot the bikes. And then I'm like, well, if I move 8, I have just enough wiggle room.
Yeah.
And then we looked at the line. I was like, oh, I can't see because this is obscuring. But when we draw the line from my guy, I could just clip his bike down there.
Very, very barely.
So
can see it.
All I need is the one bike. He could easily put a bike up here or up here.
I could have put it in so many different ways, and I just absolutely brain farted that was obscuring. So go ahead. Are you shooting your missiles? Is that what you're doing?
I'm going to shoot the 3 missiles. That's right. That is my chosen target for my Seal of Oath. That's my relic on my Tech Marine, so I get to reroll all hits and all wounds against those guys.
Yep.
So let's see if I can kill a bike. He still gets a vulnerable save, so it's going to come down to some dice. 3s because you're -1 to hit. Rerolling everything because reasons. Strength 8. There's no guy making a -1 to wounds, so 2s.
Nope.
And then reroll all wounds. These are 4 vulnerable saves. 1 goes through.
Wait, should I CP it?
Yes, spend all your CP.
Right now. I think I'm going to do it.
Go ahead.
I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's important.
No!
What a waste!
3 damage. Can I get a 3? Yes.
I think he dies.
Yes.
Okay.
I would have liked a 2, but I'll take my 1 and be happy for it.
I lose a CP, which is unfortunate. I'm down to 4 CP now.
All my missiles gone.
We'll kill the guy that it's his fault for getting shot. He deserves to die. You stuck your toe out? Serves you right.
Serves you right. Both of these tanks advance, so they can't shoot.
Okay.
Nobody here has guns. Rowboat's out of range, so just the Thunderfire. I will go ahead and spend 2 to shoot twice. Yep. I know how pesky those stupid
I know you do.
Are.
He's learned now.
So I'm going to get rid of them.
He's learned about these boys right here.
I'm shooting through the woods. They're -1. He's got the thing that says I can do Snake Eyes and be -1. So I went ahead and moved my guy because
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if he moves, but I'm going to be -1 no matter what. So
I'm not. You're -1. You're -1. There's no reason for me to jump.
That's right. You're just 5 models. So
otherwise, he could potentially have been -3 in old editions. So it's a really big change for a lot of reasons.
You're still 5 models, so it's just rolling D3 shots as normal.
Yep.
How many shots? Looks like 6, 8, 9 shots.
It's a lot.
Hitting on 2s, but you're -1, and I'm re-rolling 1s for Guilliman. So 3s, re-rolling 1s, and then strength 5, looking for 3s.
They're 1 damage each.
They're 1 damage each.
1 AP.
-2 on the Devastator die. 4 saves.
4 saves at -2, so the 2 up because of my craftful trait, so I go to 4s. So I haven't done, so this is where it gets like, do I potentially lose 4 right here? I have no choice but to go on the Exarch because I can't afford this. So I have to go on the Exarch first with 4 ups.
2 left.
And I can't change it now. So this is a new rule if you're not familiar. Because I declared him, I don't have a choice now but to take these on him. And I passed them all. Lucky ducky. You get to shoot again though.
I will shoot again. I will shoot at that guy again.
Same exact. Yeah. So now
he's forced to have to.
I'm forced to have to keep doing that. So it's a big change.
And that matters because his Exarch has a good power that he can deep strike. So if that guy dies, he doesn't have any more. So
huge change.
How many shots? 8 shots.
Still not bad.
3s, re-rolling 1s.
Come on, give me some 1s and 2s.
2 2s in there.
Okay.
6 shots and 3s. No!
3. So I have to take 2 at a time.
Yep.
I guess it really doesn't matter.
Kill him! Kill him! No!
He lives with 1 wound.
He's alive. 7 wounds. He rolls 6 4s.
Wow.
It's
okay because like when turn 3 comes around, I'll roll nothing but 1s and 2s, and then I just die. So 2 Thunderfire Cannon shots. I take a total of 1 wound off of that.
There you go.
Huge.
That is the end of my turn. I do score my priority attack.
Yeah, so you've got that one.
I'll get my 3 points, and we'll go to Brad's turn and see what he can do.
Let's do it. All right, end of the Eldar movement. We've jumped up here with all these guys. He got his power off to Twilight to move himself, but he failed Smite, unfortunately. These guys are here. What we're hoping to do is kill this, and then they kill the guys inside. That's what we're hoping for. We'll see what happens. Knowing my luck, 3 of these bikes are going to die when it explodes. I had to be super passive with my Psychers here, so I got Doom off. I just did Focus Will. It didn't really matter. I perilled. I took 1 from the perils, and then I couldn't see him for Smite. I positioned myself a little weird. But we're just kind of holding this objective here because that's going to give me some points, waiting. These bikes are up here. The goal here is to shoot them, not overextend and charge, and then fire and fade back. Warp Spiders are just going to chill there. I was going to jump them and try to do some stuff, but that's just where we're at right now. So right now I'm set up to get at least 3 table quarters, depending on how this goes. Maybe I'll be able to get to 4. So we'll kind of see. I'm on an objective over here, so we're just kind of doing some board control pushback, but trying to use the obscuring terrain to our advantage to at least make him pick and choose his battles on where he's going to shoot. So that's what's going on there. Let's start off. So I really want to use these guys to kill the guys inside. Most likely that's not going to happen either way. So I guess I got to do the Harlequin bikes into here first. So we've got 5 guys because he killed 1 because of my misplay, remember? So let's see how many shots we're going to get. So this is what I expect out of them. 10, 16, 17, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is pretty average roll for them. If you're going to get like 15 to 20, anything above 20 starts to be above average. But 17 is still pretty good. So I'm going to be looking for 3s on this. I really wish I had a way to re-roll hits because that's usually my downfall. But in this case, that's actually pretty good. So now I need that many 6s on this one. So I need 6s to give you saves, but 4s, 5s, and 6s do mortals. So I'm not really going for saves on this. I'm going for mortals. That's not the best right there, but it's better than nothing, I guess you can say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortals only. See, so like they don't do enough.
So 6 mortals. I'm going to spend a command point.
Yep, and you're going
to try to ignore the mortals.
And what do you ignore on 6s or 5s?
On a 5. So Armor of Contempt, 5 ups. The one that's cocked is a 5. So I take 5 wounds.
Okay, 5. So he's down to 6.
6 wounds left.
So now I'm forced to shoot everything at the bikes. So I got a Fire and Fade. So I spent a CP to Fire and Fade. I'll move them in a little bit. We're not going to worry about that right now. So just keep going here. So shooting there, let's go ahead and just start with the spears because it's the easy thing to do. So we've got 6 spears. And I'm still okay with, hopefully I can kill this in shooting, but if I don't kill this in shooting, that's where it starts to hurt me, because then I have to charge it. And I really don't want to be in that situation. So we're looking for 3s here. I got no types of rerolls at all.
Straight tough 8 because he's mighty hero.
Tough 8.
6 is the wound, but it is.
This is strength 6, so 5s.
Oh, this is the spears.
Yeah, so spears, so 5s, but it's doomed. So I will get to reroll. So we've got 3 at your invuln.
3 4-ups. Need to boss these. Takes 1.
And a flat 2 damage on that one.
Down to 4 wounds left.
And then we've got their normal shots. Here's 4 bikes so far, and I'll get 2 more. So, and then this is where it becomes very interesting. Here's 1 more bike, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the last bike. We'll see how many hits we get here. So it's not the worst for hits. Guide would have only mattered for about 4 dice, so not the worst. But now I need 6s, and I'm rerolling everything that isn't 6s, which is going to be everything but 1 dice. So definitely mattered with the 5s right there, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So like that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. It being on 6s is absolutely huge. So we're gonna get that's not a bad conversion. So we've got 6 total. So that's not a bad conversion. But if that was 5s, probably would have been about 70% higher conversion.
I need 4-ups because these are rending -3.
Yep.
That will kill it. I'm going to spend a command point to try to keep it alive.
Yeah, that's super important.
No!
It's a 1.
Lose a command point and it dies.
So that was really, really big for me. That was exactly what I needed.
Does it explode though?
Does it explode?
This will matter quite a bit. It does not explode.
Does not explode at 5. All right, so we're going to fire and we're going to get these guys moved. We're going to have the guys come out of here and we'll be right back. So the guys came out there. What are you trying to accomplish?
So I lost 2 in the explosion. That really hurt. I could put them here on the objective, but small chance of them surviving with those guys charging with the 2 damage weapons and ignoring their save. So I went ahead and put him back here. Try to force him to make a long charge, which would put me right next to me and sacrifice all his bikes. I don't think he'll do that. It is an 11-inch charge or a 10-inch charge, so it'd be a tough one anyways.
Yeah, and like that gets me an extra point for the recon, but then I'm literally throwing them away. And if he was here, I'd probably be able to finagle myself here to just make his shooting with the Dreadnought like even harder, right? So it's definitely a really, really good play there. You can see these guys are fire and faded now all the way back there. So the rest of the shooting, there's nothing back here. Let's do the Death Jester that's inside there. We're going to put it onto the Dreadnought. So what I really want to do here, actually let's double check. So if we double check this, we see where 6 inches is versus 8 inches. So really the 8-inch is going to, either way is going to have these bikes. The 8-inch is going to expose this, but most likely he's going to try to kill the bikes with that. So it might not be worth it. It's probably worth, and Guilliman's movement is 8 inches as well.
It is.
So taking him to 8, and then he would be looking at like a pretty decent charge still right there, if those are alive. But I don't really even want to give him that movement opportunity. So with the Death Jester, because he can target characters, I'm going to take these pop shots at Guilliman, and I'm just going to see what happens with it. Because like you take that penalty if I just get a hit. So all I need to do is get a hit. Even if he passes the wounds off, he passes the wounds off. It's no big deal. So we're going to shoot the Death Jester at this. We're going to have 2 hits. So he'll have the -2.
So 6, he's toughness 6. 1, almost, so 2 saves, and then...
And 1 mortal.
So 2 ups. He takes 1.
That should be rending.
And then, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah,
oh, you're right.
It's fine. Just say it's the rending one. You're good.
And then...
a mortal.
A mortal. So does he want to take the lookout on the wound? He'll just take it. And then here's the mortal.
You have a 5 up on it, right?
So he's taking
So he
2.
takes 2. All right, so he takes 2. He doesn't care, though. It's okay. That vehicle over there is going to throw shots into these guys. I don't really think I'm going to kill the Victrix Guard too easily, so instead I'm just going to shoot at these guys and take some more of his OPSEC away. Are they even OPSEC?
They are.
They are. So we'll just shoot at him with that vehicle. Pretty good. They're not minus or anything, are they?
They are not.
Okay. And then we're looking for 3s. So you've got 2 at -3, 1 normal.
6 ups for the 2 5s, and then a 3, of course. So kills a guy and does a wound.
Okay, and then this vehicle here will shoot at the exact same target, same exact thing. 3s. These dice are loving me on my turn 1s so far. So yeah, you've got 5, no AP.
3s.
Nice. Over here, this guy, he can't see too much. So I think we're going to just have to shoot some shots into Victrix. I don't think shooting the tank is really going to do me any good at all. So yeah, we'll just go to this closest Victrix squad over there. So looking for not those. And then 3s. So 1, no AP.
2 up. He's good.
He's good, yep. That's what I expected. Yes, that's everything for shooting. I have nothing to charge, so that's going to do it. I'll get my priority objective here. We're not going to get the double points or anything like that. I'm going to be in 3 table quarters of the recon, so I'll pick up 2 points there. That's about it. On to you. All right, so after Thomas's turn 2, moving, he's just kind of shifted over here a little bit. These guys are slowly coming up. Dreadnought's here to take some shots at the spears. And then you got these guys here. The scouts are still in deep strike. They couldn't come in a really good spot yet. And then what did you do for your psychic?
So I cast Psychic Fortress here. I'm really just moving up to take that objective away from him in case these bikes don't die. But I don't want to give him an easy kind of smite executioner on these guys. I want to force him to shoot at them to kill them or charge them, even better.
Yep.
So that's what Psychic Fortress does. It gives me a 4-up against more wounds in the psychic
And
phase.
then back here,
And then I cast
nice
Null
bubble.
Zone just in case he decides to slingshot a character in here. That'll make it risky for him. I do need to protect Tigurius. He's my number 1 guy. Everyone's within 3 inches of the tank. He can jump far, so that may or may not matter. These Victrix guard don't screen characters from direct shooting, so I can't use him to block that way. So it's a little bit tricky.
And then your litanies went off as well, so you still have the
I still have the 5-up against mortals, and I did get the litany this time of charging. So it's +3 to my charge, and it pile in and consolidate.
all right.
+2 to charge. So if I decide to charge,
Which it doesn't look like he's set up to charge.
I'm holding back. One more turn, I'm holding back. I'm gonna just try to shoot some bikes, and I'll leave his clown cars to kind of come at me.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's do some shooting. Leviathan's gonna shoot everything here.
Yeah, makes sense.
He's out of heavy flamer range, so it's just going to be the 20 shots. You're not negative to hit, unless you want to be.
Use 2 of my 4 CP to be negative hit on something that has full rerolls. No, thank you.
Damn it, so close. So hitting on 2s.
I've learned better. I refuse to spend any CP on lightning fast reflexes. It is not that strong anymore,
19 hits.
especially when you have rerolls.
And then looking for.
But would it matter? Like 1 dice, maybe 2. Like it's
wait.
not. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Reroll it once.
Look at all those 1s. Come on, man. Come on.
Reroll these 2s.
Get these 1s out of here.
Pretty good. So these are all 2 damage. Bite killers.
2 damage bite killers.
5,
So
10, 15 saves.
we know how this has to go.
Exarch's got to boss all these 3-ups. Then they turn into 4-ups.
Oh, wait a second. What is the what's the AP on it?
-2. I'm with it 12.
Or than 12 too. It wouldn't matter. It would still go to 4s. I was hoping it was -1.
Yeah.
So they're 2 damage each.
Yeah.
So we need a bunch of 3s here. I do have my reroll. That's 2 so far.
Does he have 3 wounds?
He has 3 wounds, yeah.
Come on.
The Exarch just does this. I'm telling you, this is the Exarch's strong suit. Fails 1. So he's down to 1 wound. That's okay. I don't need to CP it yet. So right there is where he would fail it. So I have to CP this.
Dies.
He
Thank
dies.
God.
And that's when stuff starts falling apart right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now
This is
it's
the
all
Exarch.
4-ups.
So now it's 4-ups and they're 2 damage each. This is where all the bikes probably die. Okay, so not that bad. So 2 bikes. He's got his Thunderfire to shoot at me, so it doesn't really matter which ones I pull. So 2 bikes are going to die, and now you got your Thunderfire. What are you going to do with them?
Well, now that you've got 2 bikes left, let's shoot these guys. Oh, do they want to shoot? No, they don't want to shoot. They want to pop smoke. We'll wait to see if they can live.
Okay.
With Thunderfire, we'll shoot twice. That drops me down to 6 command points.
All right, down to 6.
First volley.
You going into the bikes?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many shots?
I Are you out of reroll range?
No, I'm still rerolling just the ones. So 2, 4, 5, 6 shots. Not fantastical. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. And strength 5. 3s. So 5 minus 1s.
So 5 minus 1, so 3 ups.
Because you got covered.
Yep. It's not 3 ups, baby. So 1 more bike will die.
Okay. And then the second volley, I'd rather not shoot at him, but I have to. 3 ups is just not great.
And I've lost 4 bikes. They are leadership 8, 7. They're either 7 or 8. I'm gonna have to check. So you do have a decent potential.
Let's shoot here.
So into the warp spiders, that beast moded it last time. My Exarch's got 1 wound left over there still.
You have 3 upstairs as well.
I'll make them minus. Let me see if they're -1. So they will be -1 to hit. Nobody dies.
5, 6, 7 shots. -1, so 3s. Rerolling 1s. All hit. And 3s. Oh no. Just
3?
1 3-up. Fill me 1 3-up.
1
It's got to go on the XR.
2, because he's -1.
-1.
Oh my gosh, that was it. Oh my gosh, is that cock 2? He's saying that's cock 2. All right, we got it. Took me 3 rolls. I would have passed the other 2, but.
But you got 2 more rolls. I just need you to fail 1 out of the 3.
Oh, I thought you said 1 3-up.
3 3s.
3. Oh, oh, you're saying just because.
I want him to die.
Oh, you just want me to do them 1 at a time.
No, I mean, I just want you to
He's
fail
good.
1 of them. Just fail 1 3-up. Missing the whole point of that. Daddy, damn it.
He's alive. He still has his power. Is that it?
No, we'll shoot some storm bolters
Okay.
here.
So some storm bolters.
You got the
from
-6-inch range. Is he within 6? Matters for the storm bolters. Rapid fire.
He is within 6. Yes.
So just shooting long range storm bolters then. Rerolling 1s and -1 to hit. 5s. 2 -1s on it.
2 -1s, so 4 ups. I'll make them both on 4s.
Out of here with your 4s. You're so strong.
So strong. And so you have these guys you can shoot or smoke. You said you wanted to do as well.
I think I'm going to shoot Guilliman here.
Oh, shoot Guilliman. Okay. Oh yeah, man. See, so I should have. So there's a mistake, right? You got the obscuring. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter who I pull. I should have pulled this guy because then I could have denied him from being able to see me. So now I'm potentially giving him 1, if not both of these bikes.
Guilliman. Rerolling. And strength 6.
3s.
Ah!
1,
-2. 2 damage.
4 up.
Got him.
So he gets another bike. Unfortunate. Very susceptible to failing this morale now.
I think I will cut my losses there. These guys will pop smoke and just try to be annoying and obnoxious as possible because I don't think the bolts are going to do much.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm going to check and see if there's 7 or 8. I can't remember off the top of my head once the Exarch said. I think it's 8 no matter what, but we'll double check and then we'll be back. All right, we are in the top of 2. It is 16 to 15. Thomas is winning. I pick up 10 for the primary. These bikes moved from over in this corner to be safe here. I'm just kind of chilling there. These guys are holding this objective. Because he has OB6 there, I have to shoot at them, but just to be safe to where I control this at the end of my turn and at the top of his turn, I wanted to put OBSEC on there in case for some reason I don't kill these guys. I got a spear here just to get in this table quarter so I could get all 4 table quarters. I'm trying to be as obscured as possible here to make this live another turn, not be shot at. Warp spiders did their movement. They moved here to kind of protect these characters. Unfortunately, in my psychic phase, I perilled. I took 3 mortal wounds. I didn't get the double movement off. I needed him to move to here to be closer to the board edge. Didn't really work. Warlock then perils on double 1s. I have to CP reroll it. I'm trying to move my Farseer so I can do a psychic power for my secondary. Doesn't go off with a 5. And then Smite does 1 mortal wound on the tank. Executioner doesn't go off. So the biggest fail of Eldar Psychic ever. These troops came out here, and basically the reason they came out, which is now kind of pointless, was to protect this guy when they go here, but it kind of deters him from dropping over here. These guys are just super susceptible now to the guys that'll come out of here, so I'm kind of worried that I didn't get any of this jumping off. And then I moved here. I use the CP to auto advance 6 inches with my Troop Master out of that. So it's really cool that I can move him up the board, get him all the way out here, and I'm going to try to just take care of the Thunderfire Cannon. It's been a little pesky, even though I've been making saves. And then the bikes right here, we're going to just try to take this tank out. And I'm hoping that I can take it out in shooting with stuff to where then I can charge his guys. We'll see, though. Probably not going to happen. So shooting, let's start with something that's kind of obvious. I'm going to continue to slow Guilliman down. We're going to take the Death Jester and we're going to shoot at Guilliman. So we're looking for 2s here. All hit. So now he's -2 movement. Can't shoot Overwatch, not that I'm charging him. So you've got a mortal and 2 saves.
So here's the invulnerable save.
Yep.
Fails it. He's going to look it out to this squad here.
Okay.
He does. I'll take the mortal wounds in a second. And then the armor save. He passes that. So here's the 5-up mortal wound that he looked out to. He fails to look out, or the mortal. So he takes 2.
So Guilliman takes 2?
No.
The Victrix?
No, he takes 1. I'm sorry. He's down to 2 wounds. The Victrix guard takes a wound.
And then Guilliman takes 1, or did he pass the mortal wound?
He passed the lookout.
Okay.
And so when he looks out the wound, it becomes a mortal wound on the other guy. Oh, you did a mortal wound.
But then I did a mortal wound as well.
Oh. So I don't know how mortal wounds work.
I don't think you can pass them off, because in Tau you can't pass them off to drones.
All right, so he'll take his 5 up against the mortal. Cocked. Yes, so he takes 1.
So really the only thing this can see is going to be the tank, so we'll just go ahead and do that and pop some stuff off into it. So looking for 3s here, and then you need 5s. So you're going to have 1 invuln. 1 invuln on the tank. I don't think any of these guys are in. So he's got 1 save on there. While he's doing that, the Warp Spider is going to throw a thing really quick. He's the only one that can reach it. Doesn't do it. I guess we'll go with my cool little shadow dude boy here. He will hit. What's the leadership on the tank? Probably doesn't matter because I rolled double 1s. Okay, we'll do. You just have 1 save so far, 1 invuln save so far on the tank.
On this? On the tank?
On the tank.
4. Takes a wound.
All right, let's go ahead and shoot these bikes here into there, because that is going to matter and kind of determine if I need to shoot something else at it. 6, 10. Oh, I don't know what that was. A 3. 13, 14, 15, 20.
Good.
Yeah, good. So that's above average. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I should just know how many dice I have for these. Can't fit them all in my hand, so we're going to roll these. We're going to hand this over to him. Should just use small dice for these bikes. But the small dice don't do me as good usually. But that was bad. That was bad.
All right.
And then I need.
It's only tough 7 now, so 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. 4s, 5s, and 6s do mortals. That's not that much of a difference.
It's a lot of mortals, though.
Yeah. So you're going to have 4 saves. And then you're going to have. Give me some 3s in here. There we go. You're going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mortals. So 9 mortals and 4 saves.
9 mortals and 4 saves. Let me take my 4 saves before I take my 9 mortals. Decide if I want to 5 up it. Here are my 4 saves. 4 ups. 3. That doesn't leave me a lot.
So it's going to be down to 5, and he has 9 mortals. So he either just takes it or he goes for 5 ups.
If I spend it, 5 ups, 5. I got 5.
You got to pass 5 of them.
5 out of 9.
5 out of 9. 5,
like it's
5,
go time.
5 ups. You got the CP, so why not, right?
5.
Ultramarines have a lot of CP. That is something that we have learned so far.
I got to make 5-5, baby.
It's possible. Not with that. Close. 3.
Close, but no. Math worked out.
Okay, does it explode and cause absolute havoc to everything of my army?
Dang it! They always explode.
He believes in the always explode, but they don't ever do it against me.
One guy inside Vines.
You want to kill the hammer guy, right?
No, I decided he wants to live. Oh, man.
All right. So that worked out in my favor. It's going a lot better than I would have expected. We're just going to shoot these 5 pistols into these guys here while he does that. See if we get anything that matters. We're going to have 4 hits. And we're going to have 4 wounds. I'll leave those there. I could kill him if he fails them all, so I guess I'll wait to do the thing. So he's going to pull those guys out, and we'll be right back to see what happens. So you've got 3 saves on these guys here. One's going to be at -3. 2 are going to be your 2-ups because you're in cover.
So here's the -3. So with cover, it's going to be a 5-up. Kills the wounded guy, and then 2 2-ups. Makes those.
Cool. And then we'll do that spear into those guys. Yeah. So spears, bottom guns.
That's when they hit. So 4s. 1.
1, yep.
2 up.
And then the spear.
Hits. Wounds.
-4. So 6s gets them. All right. This vehicle back there is going to shoot at... There's a wounded victrix guard, is there?
Yeah, 2 wounds.
So we'll go into the wounded guy. Can you see him? Can you confirm that he can see him? I don't know if he can from where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. Yep, shooting through the terrain, so he's -1 to hit, so I need 4s. And then I need 3s. 1. No AP.
2 up. Good.
He's good. And then I've got this guy back here to shoot. Can't really see these guys anymore that he took out, so I'm just going to go ahead and shoot the Thunderfire. Not much else I can do there.
3s, and then strength 6, tough 6, so 4s. 2
So
reds and 2 armors.
That's pretty good.
So -3s will turn into 5-ups. Make 1, 2 2-ups.
Oh no,
2.
down to 1.
What?
The Troupe Master will shoot his pistol at it over there. See what happens. It hits. And it does not wound. That is all of my shooting. So we're going to go into the charges and then we'll be back. Alright, so we've got a charge. I got 7 inches over here. He made it, no problem with a 5. So these guys here are going to go ahead and do their pile and stuff. And we're really just going to do this right here. And that's all I need to do. I don't need to go further than that. So we're going to start with them. We're going to be swinging, looking for 3s. The question was, do I make them 3 damage? And maybe should have, but...
do I want to transhuman them?
Ooh.
4 stone versus 3 stone? I will do it.
So he's going to transhuman. So I need 4s.
4s.
Wait, I need 4s anyways.
They're
Oh,
strength.
they're strength 5 here, right?
They're strength. Is that right? No, they're strength 4.
I think they're user.
Yeah, they're strength +1 and they're strength 3.
Yes,
So they
you're
don't
correct.
need a
You don't need a transhuman. So 2, 4, 5. -1.
They're -2.
-2. You're right, -2. -2.
So 5-ups, but they'll kill them if I don't get it. I gotta make 2 of these. 3 of these. I said
2 of them.
Oh, that's right. That's fine.
So kill 3 of the 4.
Yep. The hammer guy is alive.
Okay. And so now the interesting thing is, I don't really want to take these hammer attacks.
Like that should be the guy that was in 3. So
Yeah. So like he's gonna hold this objective, and there's really nothing I can do to stop him. So there's no reason for me to take these swings. So I'm gonna spend 2 CP, which is my last CP, and they're gonna jump away. So he's not gonna get to swing there. So we'll take care of that. And for right now, we're gonna go over here. So he's got 1 wound here. I'm gonna be safe, and I'm gonna put 3 into the Thunderfire.
do I want to interrupt since I didn't spend
And I'm going
2
to
on
put
transhuman?
4 into the Tech Marine.
I think I'll interrupt.
You're going to interrupt? Okay.
So I'll spend 2. I have 2 left now. He's got 3 base attacks, 1 for charging. 2 of those he's going to use for his servo arms.
Okay.
So he hits on 4s. And then wounds on 2s. And then his 2 extra regular attacks. Hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, 1 damage.
I'll take it. So I'll go down. a damage there. I'll grab that dice.
That was a risky play. He would have had to fail some 4-ups. I would have had a wound. Probably not worth it.
Into the Thunderfire Cannon. And then I need 2s. So 2 minus 3.
So 4-ups.
4 ups. Minus 3. In the Thunderfire?
His thing's minus 3? Oh,
Yeah.
I made it anyways.
Minus
5 and a 6, still alive.
Oh my gosh, I should have dumped them all into it.
I need to save.
I should have just killed it. I should have just killed it.
I need to save him though.
It's okay though because he can't shoot it because it's blast, so it's...
But it's Ultramarines. I can fall back.
Oh, you're right. I can fall back. So 3 into the tech.
3 here.
Yep.
He's got to pass 2 of these.
He's got what, 5 ups?
He's got 2-up save, so 5 ups.
5 ups.
Got to pass 2 of these to live. Not any. So
He gets it, so it's okay. Oh, the Thunderfire just disappears, even if you have like another Tech Marine to run.
If I had
over there.
another Thunderfire Gunner.
Okay, so it's not just like a normal Tech Marine. And this is obscuring, so it's pretty cool. So he can kind of chill back here. And then that does it. We'll add it up and we'll go on to Thomas.
It's pretty tough. We cast Null Zone here just in case. Again, he's got me in a corner here. I don't have enough guys to do a lot that I want. I did Mighty Heroes on the Chaplain. He's going to try to finish off this guy. It's tough because you got vulnerable saves.
So he did that, and then you got the Land Speeder that came in over here. He's going to try to do some work on this objective to get himself more points. So what do you want to start shooting with?
Let's shoot with Guilliman. Try to kill this bike right here.
All right, so Guilliman is going to try to kill that one Lone Ranger there.
Hitting on 2s. That's too many dice. So 5 shots hit. And 3s. You're rolling 1s.
3.
3 saves. Minus 2.
3 4-ups. Make them all.
You!
Beast mode biker.
Let's throw
Throw
a crack grenade, a frag grenade. Let's frag grenade these guys.
Okay.
3 shots. All hit. 4s. 1 wound.
4-up. Good.
Let's bolter into this guy.
Yep.
2s and 4s. Nothing.
Does this guy have any type of shooting?
He can't shoot you because you're.
No, you're in it.
I'm in it. That matters.
Mhm.
Well,
You can see like normal.
I could put like Guilliman in it, but no, you're outside of it.
That doesn't matter. If you're in it, it's normal line of sight.
Oh.
No matter what, shooting or receiving.
I would have put Guilliman over there. Oh well.
On a hit, so it's just a hit instead of any normal damage.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I have to hit on my heavy bolter and I move, so -1. So 4. Hits you. D3 mortals.
You don't take the minus from moving your vehicle.
The vehicle doesn't, but the guy.
Oh, so you're the guys inside.
The guy's inside. So he hits with his handheld heavy bolter. So he does 3 mortal wounds on the bikes.
Whoa.
And then I got a storm bolter, and then 4 bolters. 3 bolters now. 1, 2, 3 bolters.
Okay.
3s. Tend to do re-rolling 1s. And 4s. 2 minus 2. Minus 1s.
Nice ones. So on the guy with the 4-up invuln, because he'll be the wounded one. Cock. And 4-up. So he dies. So the Exarch's the only one that's left. So we jump over here. These 2 guys die. So that's really good, actually.
Yeah, I have to double check the site if I can cast a stratagem on the dude since he's in a transport. Because I have to see if it just says when he fires or.
Okay. We'll double check it.
So we'll look that up. Shooting here, you can really only shoot the bikes. That's what he's
His
gonna
bikes.
shoot. These next
I was so close. Like, he's literally like toe tip exact distance that he needs with the -6 inches. Like, if I would have just pre-measured a little bit better, I might have been able to ignore it, but I don't think I have enough movement when I bounced out of combat to really matter.
I'm still hitting on 3s, but I'm rolling all hits and wounds with my relic.
Yep, the 3 is because of the -1.
Because of the bikes,
Yep.
or because of the terrain, either one.
Very true.
18 hits.
Nice. This is my fear with this Dreadnought. This is why I ignore him as long as I can.
Look at that.
Wow.
18 wounds.
2 damage each.
2 damage each.
So I gotta do them 2 at a time.
We'll just roll them all together, right? Because you just take 2 at a time to kill a guy.
Yes. Here's 9.
So this twice. So
I rolled that cocked last time, so good.
2
Good.
2 bikes die.
So 2 bikes die.
And then just roll that again.
Wow.
Look at this rolling. 3 bikes
3 bikes die.
Ugh.
If you want to see how you roll when you're an Eldar player. So it doesn't really matter too much which bikes I take out. So I'll just take these ones out. Actually, it would have been nice if I wasn't really planning on doing that if I would have had my 6-up Feel No Pain aura, but wasn't part of the plan, so that's okay. All right, is that shooting? You got charges that you want to roll real quick?
Well, he can throw a crack grenade, I guess.
Okay, so he's going to throw a nade over here.
He hits. He wounds.
4 up. Good.
Makes it. Okay, yeah, we're going to charge.
All right.
Let's charge Victrix Guard into the clowns.
Go for it. They make it.
11 with the +1. And then, yeah, let's charge with the Chaplain here.
Yep. He makes it, and then did you want to do the land speeder back there?
Yeah, we do.
Let's double check what that is, because
This distance matters, so I can try to test this objective. It looks like it's at 11, so I need a 10.
10.
This is an important roll.
Oh
look
man,
at that.
beast mode's
Boss
it.
mode.
Holy crap.
Wow. Takes 5 points off the primary.
And he could potentially kill me in combat right now.
Good. It would be rough, but yes, he could. Wow.
And if he does that, he gains himself extra points on his secondary. So that's really big right there.
That is huge.
All right, he's going to move the Victrix Guard. We'll be right back. All right, so starting over on the Chaplain. He's got a bunch of swings that are flat 2 damage. So let's see if we can
So he's got a
save or
basic
die here.
Chaplain stick, 3 base, 4 for charging, 5 for Mighty Heroes. He's going to be normally strength 6, so it'll be strength 7, doesn't matter against him. So hitting on 2s, rerolling because of Guilliman, wounding on 2s. Come on, Chaplain.
3.
3.
3, so I have to make 2 of these or I die. And I miss all of them.
Can't even command point.
I don't even have any CP, so
That's true.
he dies. He'll pick up 3 points for assassinate there.
Assassinate, that's nice. I get my consolidate. He does have the litany up, so he can consolidate up to 6. I just have to end closer. That guy's.
That guy.
So as long as I don't go, I can go just a little bit, and I'll be closer.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go into my bubble so everyone gets their thing. So that worked out.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, so let's do the Victrix Guard here. We'll just go down the line. 5 and 5. Rerolling 1s for Guilliman. Hitting on 2s. Guilliman and 3s. Looks like 8.
8. It's going to be a little devastating. You might take me off this one too. Not with rolls like that.
Oh my god.
Not with rolls like
I've been
that.
rolling 4s like a champ today.
Jeez, man.
Holy moly. I was like, I gotta send 2 in there. Can't afford 2.
And then you
Let's
got
go right here. Now maybe you'll just flub this and I'll take a better roll.
All 3 wounds and I roll 3 1s.
3s.
Doesn't matter. He's
And
going to live.
Nothing.
All right. So this guy over here is by the objective, so he's going to have this 4 attacks. I did not charge though, so he's only strength 3. So I'm looking for 3s.
And then I'm tough 5,
So I need 5s. So big difference there. So 1 minus 4, flat 2 damage.
He takes 2. He's down to 5 wounds.
And then the guys onto the Victrix Guard. Looking for 3s. And then looking for their strength 4 as well. Or T4. And I'm 4, so I need 4s. So 2, 4, 5 and 1s.
3 ups.
Oh no!
Is that what I want? Get a command point. I'd rather keep a guy alive with 1 wound.
Yeah.
Reroll it. Get out of here.
No, it's your invuln.
Still dies.
Yeah.
He still
Yeah.
dies.
So that's that. No morale or anything has to be taken. Can't fail on my one bike. We'll score it up and go into my turn. All right, as we're coming in here, I got my Psychers here. I was able to get this off. I perilled. I had to use my 1 CP I had again to barely get it off. And then this guy here did Smite. It got blocked. I did Executioner. It got blocked. I did Smite. I had to clean up the one guy with the Smite. So unfortunately, I got these guys here to kind of deal with this. The guy jumped out to just go onto that objective back there. We're just going to chill in this combat. Warp Spiders use their jump on this side. Basically, we're just going to try to put shots into victrix to try to kill this and give me some extra points. I need to get control of one or both of those objectives. We're just going to try to put some shots with these last bikes into here while holding this. Still have my Solitar in here. He doesn't really need to come out yet, so he's just going to chill. So starting off with some shooting, let's go ahead and just do everything that's in here into this first. So we've got the Death Jester. Start off with that. That is 3 1s, and now this is when my dice turn off on me. And then you've got the guys inside. They will hit, though. And then you've got, what do I need, 5s?
5s.
Nothing on that. The spears into there. You've got the tiny baby guns. Looking for 3s. And then looking for, it's a lot of not 3s. Looking for 5s again. So you've got 2 only, no AP.
Whoops.
Takes 1, and then you've got their spears. This is super unfortunate. You've got 2 hits. I need 3s on this. 2 at -4, flat 2 damage each.
4 wounds left.
So that'll get him. Does he blow? Where do you want to go? No, his vehicles don't want to blow up to hurt me today.
5 guys inside. The scout dies.
So I'm going to have to charge him, which that's okay. Pistols in close combat over here on these 4 guys in the Victrix. We've got 2, 1 invul and 1 normal on the Victrix. And then
1 invul and 1 normal. Invul, normal.
Good. All right. So the Warp Spiders back there are going to shoot into the Victrix that are by that objective. We'll see if we can clean anything up there. Not with those type of hits. We're not going to clean anything up. Then we're going to need 3s. So he's going to have 1 invul and 2 normal on them so far. That's not going to kill him.
1 normal. Good.
This is not what I wanted to happen. 2 normals.
1 more.
Good. And then the bike will shoot into them. I was hoping to at least clear 1 of them off of this. 3, 1, 2. Yeah, 2 of them. So 1, and then his spear hits. Does not wound, though. So unfortunately, I'm going to be forced to charge them, which I don't want to do because I don't control that right now. So that's problematic. These guys into the Dreadnought, they really don't have anything else to shoot at, so that's just where they're going to go with the big 3 shots. Here we go. Here we go.
-1 to hit.
1.
Toughness 8. It does wound it with mortals. Here's the save with a -1. He makes it.
2 mortals.
2 mortals with a 5 up from the Chaplain litany.
Takes 1 only.
Takes 1.
So not that big of a deal. I don't think any pistols are going to be in range. Okay, all 5 pistols, I guess I'll just throw some shots at them.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. 2. Nothing. This guy right here, can you measure to see if 24 reaches those Victrix card back there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to try to get them off of there. That's kind of what my plan is right now. So no minuses on them. And then 3s. So 4 2-ups. Fails 1. And then this guy is not going to be able to see them. I set that up a little wrong. So I guess I'm just going to pop some Dreadnought shots with that back one. And it's -1 to hit either way with the terrain or him. So I need 4s and 5s. 1.
Ren, invulnerable. Takes a wound.
1 damage only.
12.
And then I guess we'll pop some shots with this guy here. We'll try to do some mortals onto him. Yeah, 18. Should be good.
Good.
Yeah. So does it
Hits. Leadership 9. No.
This gun is absolute poo-poo. Let me tell you, it never does anything. Yeah, so we're going to do some charges, and then we'll be right back. Okay. All right, so I made my charges everywhere. I just went to this, there, and then I did a bike over there. There's really nothing else to charge. So starting over here, he doesn't have any CP to interrupt, so I don't really have to worry about this too much. He will, though, get to swing here first, which could be really bad for me. So we're going to try to clean these guys up because it's really important that I get them off of this. So really good hits right there. And I'm looking for
3s to kill.
3s to kill, 2s on the gray dice because that's the Exarch at strength 8. And of course he misses, and those miss. So 4
Stay
dead.
alive! Sergeant stays alive! Oh no, there's a guy dead!
Yeah, I was like, wait, what do you mean he
He's
stays
died in
alive?
the explosion! Oh! I was so excited for 1 turn, for 1 moment.
And then
could've
the
lived
bike
against
in the
all odds. I didn't have enough protection.
the bike in the back against the Victrix, probably not gonna do anything.
Oh.
3 1s again.
Ooh.
So that's super detrimental. I really needed to take him off that because that would totally have eliminated his primary. So yeah, go ahead and swing with both Victrix basically.
So the one here,
Yep.
not charging, so just 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounded on 3s, 4. Kill all these.
So
2.
2 die.
Not enough to matter.
2 die. And then you can swing with that other guy. I'll get these attacks ready for these guys.
10 attacks, 2s, and 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Guilliman. Oh no, 4s because you're a bike. 6 6-ups.
Those are -3.
The power split. You tried to
Dang, tried so hard.
Get out of here.
Unfortunate.
Pesky bike.
I almost should have just thrown my Solitaire
So,
out all the way over into them.
and actually, they get to consolidate. So we'll do that in a minute.
And then this is for these guys. It's not going to be enough. So you're going to have 2. They're good. So problematic.
He needed his friend to be alive.
So I'm just only going to get the points here. I'm going to get my 3 for my recon again. Yeah, we'll score it up and move it on. All right, so Thomas moved Tigurius up there. He tried to get smite off.
I did. I thought I could smite. I was just in range of his Farseer. I rolled a 10. I thought I was doing really good, and he rolled an 11 without
Denied
even ghost helming it, blocked it. I did test no zone, so if I make this charge, I can get him.
Yep, these guys are going to go over there and try to
We got to take care of
deal
some
with
wolf
them.
spiders before they get too obnoxious. And then
Everything
we
else
got
is over here.
all of our friends here to help out.
And right now it's 37-37, and he's got his 15 points still on the board with these guys and back there. So I have to take that in consideration. Now, I haven't done any of my psychic stuff and got it off yet. He's coming in hot with his Chaplain. He might be able to pick up a character right here. So it starts to get really iffy on how this game, can turn in this next turn.
Yeah.
So right now we're in the top of 4, so it's going to be a really, really close one. Are you going to shoot?
That's the shoot. So let's shoot the Leviathan. He's going to split fire.
Ooh.
He's going to shoot one arm,
Okay.
and then heavy flamer here.
All right.
So let's do the heavy flamer. 10 heavy flamers. Wounded on 3s. You rolling 1s. 9 wounds on the clowns. Burn, invulnerable clowns, burn.
Oh boy.
Got him. They don't like fire.
They don't like fire.
All right, on this clown card that has the Solitaire still inside.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
obnoxious is that? Hitting on, I need 3s to hit because you're in a clown car with Guilliman. This is the assault phase. Strike 7. Oh my gosh, I don't need 2s.
4.
Don't need 2s. He's got to fail 3 of these to die.
Nope, pass 3. Takes 2 damage.
He's on the other one.
Yeah, I just realized that's really bad if that blows up, isn't it?
Ugh, the other one's even worse.
Because the Solitaire is the only one in there, so I could have died on a 1. That would be terrible.
Look at this. And then 3s. You're rolling 1s. This is cocked here. 1s. All right.
I should have put those clowns back in there. I was thinking.
6.
Ooh, 6. This is problematic. This is problematic.
3, just enough.
Just enough. Oh, please don't blow up. Thank gosh. All right, that's problematic.
I think it would have been better to kill
My protection bubble is
the Solitar.
missing.
So let's
Would
shoot.
the Solitaire died? No.
Let's shoot Guilliman at the Solitar.
The Shadowseer?
Shadowseer. He'll get -1 to wound. So that matters.
Yep.
So 2s.
Mm-hmm.
And then only 2s, but 3s now. All wound.
Okay.
One of these will kill you. 3, 4, let these. Yeah.
Gets him. All right, so it's going to get him 3 points for Assassinate.
All right, and then we got the Tech Marine who also, healed during his turn, so the Leviathan's back to full power. He's going to shoot his bolter at the Farseer because he moved. He's no longer in tactical. He hits, and he does not wound.
Okay.
I believe that's it. They don't have any guns. He can shoot a pistol, but that guy's in combat.
Yep.
I should have fell back from combat. I forgot. He was supposed to go over here and kill that guy. Dang. And yeah, that's it.
All right.
Let's do some assaults. 3. And then the Dreadnought's charging into the bikes.
So he made his charges everywhere, made it there, made it here. He's going to try to kill this and then touch him, so I can't do a psychic power. So as much as I like to do these psychic power secondaries, I'm going to have to rethink it because I'm putting my characters to get assassinated way too easy. Then he made it into the warp spiders over there. What do you want to start with? I got no CPU to interrupt, so swing away.
Let's swing on the Farseer over there.
Okay.
It is the assault phase. It won't matter. You'll have your vulnerable save. Only 2 damage with 5 wounds. Unlikely that I'll kill him. Hit on 2s. Reroll 1s because of Guilliman.
It's a good start.
Strength 6.
3s. Ooh.
Just the 1.
1, 4 up.
All right.
Saves it.
Guilliman's going to shoot on the
That's
bikes.
really good for me.
7. 2s.
The spikes are about to go. Another one bites the dust. Hey.
Well, you've been rolling 4s. I don't know. Strength 8. 2s, but 6s are mortals.
Okay. 2 mortals. It's D3.
So 2 mortal wounds. So 7 saves, and then the mortals don't matter because it doesn't kill it. It's all flat 3 damage.
The first one's on the guy with the 1, so it doesn't really matter. They're dead. Dude, if I had a 3-up invuln on them, that would have been beast mode. So the 3-up invuln is super important. I really got to look at my CP and really prioritize that for a lot more situations. So we'll see.
Do him next.
Then you've got
Tigurius. He's in a bad position.
Yep, super bad. So that's my target for next turn because I don't think I'm going to kill the Dreadnought or Guilliman.
He's rerolling 1s because of your boat.
But he's going to take me off this and deny me 5 points on my primary.
2s, so he kills
So
them
really
because these are
important.
no zone out. So
Yeah, so they're no, so they're and it's minus.
-3.
Minus
-4 now.
So kills them. Nothing I can do there. Null zone, good job. And then you've got the victrix back there. And while you do that, I'll just swing with my Farseer. 2 hits, 2s. So you got 1 no AP on your Chaplain after this. All right, he's good. Victrix.
10 attacks here. 2s. And 3s. These are going to be -4s. Oh my god, precision 2s like a champ. 3, no saves.
Yeah, just they use their jump, so kill the Exarch and one other guy. And then 3 swings back over there. That can do a whole lot because they never do. And you've got nothing. Don't want to wound anything. All right, we'll tally it up and be right back. All right, so I've come out of this transport with everything up here. We're going to try to really get the center board control and just blow that up. That's going to deny him 5 points. My Solitar came out over there. I really need to get that. He might and probably will die next turn, but it's a good swing. And then this guy casted his psychic power. He's probably going to die next turn as well. My Farseer to fly out, so I wasn't able to do anything. I was contemplating staying in here doing Smite and Executioner, but if I missed that, he might die. So I'm just going to try to clean him up with some of these Warp Spiders here. So let's start with these Warp Spiders. We're going to go into Tigurius first. So looking for 3s.
4s because he's -1.
4s, he's -1. Nothing.
Nothing.
And then these warp sweaters back here into the chaplain. A little bit better. And 3s. So you've got 1 at -4 and 5 normals.
5 normals, 3 ups, and a 4 up.
Woo!
Chaplain.
Woo!
Not my house.
Baby. That's rough. And this is where stuff starts to go wah, 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 wah. Okay, let's do this clown car into Tigurius. We have to confirm this kill. So we have to dump everything into him until he is dead.
-1s.
2, no IP.
2 ups because he's in cover. 1.
1. This card is not going to be able to be seen. I didn't move him enough. We'll throw these 5 pistols into him from those guys. Looking for 4s and looking for 4s. So you've got 1 invo and 1 normal.
5 up, no invo, but he makes it, and then 2 up makes it.
All right, and then the Death Jester will shoot at him. Got to try to do as much as I can here. Hits and only 1 wound.
2 up.
This is not going very well. All the bikes into there.
Come on, Tig.
How many wounds does he have?
5.
Yikes.
Lots of 3s right here, so you miss.
How about no 3s? Lots of 2s and 1s then. 3, no IP.
3 2s. He's good.
And then the spears.
Oh,
hit.
don't hit with all the spears. Lots of 2s.
2.
2, that's
-4. So 6s.
6 ups. He makes 1.
Oh, man.
And he's going to look out the other 2 damage to his friend there. He does. So his friend takes 2 mortal wounds. So Tigurius is still sitting on 4 wounds.
Okay.
This guy has 1 wound.
Yeah, that's all the shooting. So charges. The bikes are going to go into Tigurius. 5. And then these guys are going to go into both of them because I need to get as many swings as possible. 10, that'll make it. We'll move them later. Solitar over there is going into them. Oh my gosh, he barely makes it. Big 3. All right, we're going to move those and we'll be right back. All right, so we moved all those guys. He doesn't have any CP to interrupt or anything like that, so we're just going to pound through these. So the spears, we're going to start with them because they only went into Tigurius. So you're going to have 3, 6, and then 4 of the Exarch. So this is where they should hopefully do work. So I need 4s though. I don't have any type of rerolls. So this is real bad. Wow. So it made a difference of 3, which is huge. So I need 2s and 3s. So they both go through at -4.
I don't have a save.
You don't have a save,
so
so
I'm
it's
going to
flat
look it
4.
out. 1 goes through, so he takes 2, and then the other one goes on this guy, and he dies.
All right, so the Victrix dies. He's down to 2. So now all the Harlequins swing into there. See if this
clowns.
minus
-1. Matt.
-1, 4 ups, 1 more. All right, not swinging too hot, but that's a pretty good conversion right there.
There's a 1 3 in there.
Was there 1 3? Yep. And then 4s. All right, minus -1.
Oh my gosh.
6 -1s.
I gotta make
4 ups.
5 of these. 4 ups.
I've seen it done.
If I had just made 1 more, I could have rolled it.
All right, so he goes down, and then the Solitary blitzed.
Tigurius, he tried to live.
So you got 10 attacks into the Victrix guard in the back from the Solitaire. All but 1. And then 4v4, but re-rolling all my wounds. Pretty good. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 7 invulns, and they're flat 3 damage each.
3 ups.
Oh my gosh!
Victrix, go!
I needed that one. I just needed 2 to fail. There you go. Now you know how it works. So swing back with them.
All right, 4, 8, 10, right back. 2s and 3s. All right, we got 5 invulnerable saves. Not nearly enough, but
3 ups. You never know. Take 1.
not enough to block me from holding the objective.
Yep, that'll. I wanted to get the extra points there, which is unfortunate. All right, we'll add it up and on to the last turn.
All right, so we're looking at it. I really need to kill characters, so we have 1 here, we have 1 here, and then we have his Farseer there. It's going to be tough because...
He's going to try to hunt.
Can I shoot him because he's closer than that, or how does it work?
It has to be closest visible. So he's by this, so he's protected unless he's the closest unit. They're closer than he is.
Got it.
But
Is that how it works?
Yeah. So like he's protected, so like you can't shoot him
Got it.
unless he's the closest.
So what I'll do is I'll shoot him first into this. I'll go ahead and shoot the heavy flamers into the clowns.
Okay.
Because
Clowns don't like fire.
they don't like fire. We've established that's
Yeah.
the only thing that can break through them.
Yep.
So how many fire? 11
When
fire.
it's that, they definitely don't like fire.
6, 8, 11. Looking for 3s. Rerolling 1s. All right, we got 9 fires. So hot in here. Clowns need to burn.
They're dead.
Burn, clowns, burn.
They really don't like fire.
And then the 20 shots into the clown car.
20
Look at
shots
that.
into the
Looking
clown.
for 3s. That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Sorry, I lost track of my camera.
And we get 17 hits.
Okay.
Looking for 3s to wound you. Rerolling 1s. Alright, we got 15 saves.
I failed my
Alright,
first
he's
3.
dead. Does he blow up?
No. Okay.
Alright, then we got the...
Guilliman's going to shoot him.
Yep, he's going to try to punk him there.
Okay.
Kill him the old-fashioned way.
Shoot the Farseer.
2s. And 3s. Rerolling 1s. Alright, I got 4 2 damage hits. 1 goes through with its cocked.
I mean,
It's 2. So Robo's got to get in there to attack him.
okay.
Alright, we'll do assault. Let's go right here. He
Alright.
does have +2 with his litany. He makes it. Gilliman.
Victrix, auto make it.
Yeah.
Guilliman needs.
Gilliman needs something big because he's got to
You
go
gotta
up, and down.
So you have to go. Are you on the floor or are you on the top?
I'm kind of halfway, so I don't know
So
if
it's
I
like
make it.
2, 5, so 7.
With the +1, 8, 9, so he makes it.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah, you could just go around too.
Yeah. Doesn't even matter.
No,
at
it
this
doesn't
point.
matter.
It does keep you from shooting me, so I'll charge the tank into there.
Okay.
Can he go 3? So he'll go 1 more than that. 5, 6. So I don't know if he can.
I don't know.
Get
It's a risky
down.
one. Start doing your swings. We'll decide of it.
Yeah, I'm going to command point, so 7, that'll make it. Because it'll go 8.
Okay.
All right, so let's do this swing over here.
Yep.
He's going to have 4 2s and 3s.
Ooh.
2, that's not enough. You got to fail one of them. 2 of
Pass
them.
them both. He
Chaplain
lives.
lives. He
Yeah.
lives.
Guilliman into Farseer.
Farseer, 2s and 2s. Reroll. So 7 saves. Fail one of them, he dies.
6 of them.
He dies.
Dies. Okay.
And then right here,
Big
I
tricks
got
that charged.
the 1 squad that charged. 2s. And we got, what is that, 6 saves?
3 up. They're 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So I failed 2 so far, so I'm down to 3.
Okay.
And I'll get to attack there first. Dreadnought can swing if it matters at all.
But, I mean, against the bike, who cares? It's wounds. These are -1s, 3 of them.
3 of them. -1s. I
Oh,
mean,
it doesn't wound, doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. And then I'll swing over here
Yep.
onto the ones that haven't swung at me, obviously. All of them. And then I need 4s re-rolling. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you fail him this time?
Just the one.
So one guy dies, so swing with the one guy left. See if the Solitaire lives or dies.
They didn't get him. You gotta fill all these 3-ups. Yep, 3 3s. You can fill them all.
3 3s. I need you to live. Just fails one.
Doesn't do it. So my gamble to get the characters, I only get one more.
All right. We'll wrap this up and we'll be right back. All right, so at the end of the game, I pretty much couldn't do too much, so I'm just going to max out a couple secondaries or get close to it. I pulled in 15 points for the primary at the end there, and then I got 15 points for the priority objective. I got another 3 for recon, and that basically sets it off. So with the 10 points for paint, Thomas ends up getting 10 as well for the who survived, his Dreadnought, and Guilliman survived. So going across, Thomas has 79 total and with the Ultramarines, and Brad's got 92 with the Eldar. So a way closer game than what we've had before. Obviously, there's a few things that could have gone different. The 15 points right at the end there with me putting everything kind of on that middle objective was good. Him not getting a couple characters, that was a 6-point swing right there. So that would have brought it up more. And then me getting Tigurius was probably another pretty big one. But I think overall, that was a really good game. Hopefully you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, and we'll see you next time.